We are working on Overwhelmed by Big Daddy Weave. This is the soprano part. It's fairly simple. In chorus 1, we're all on unison. So we do verse 1, it's a solo, and then we go into chorus 1, it's unison with the rest of the choir. So it's, I delight myself in you, captivated by your beauty. I'm overwhelmed by you. God, I run into your arms, unashamed because of mercy. I'm overwhelmed by you. So that's chorus 1. Then we go into verse 2. Now verse 2 is a solo, and then we go into chorus 2. Chorus 2 goes into parts. Now the soprano line, the only difference in the chorus, though, is we do have a lyric change. Instead of captivated by your beauty, it's in the glory of your presence. So the soprano line's like this. So we're going into out of verse 2, and we start in chorus 2. I delight myself in you, in the glory of your presence. I'm overwhelmed by you. God, I run into your arms, unashamed because of mercy. I'm overwhelmed by you. The last line is always the same note. Everybody, the altos and sopranos and tenors, all sing the same note on by you. So that I'm overwhelmed by you is the last line every time. So we come out of chorus 2, we're going into the bridge. If you remember, the bridge section is you are beautiful, you are wonderful, and you are glorious. You are beautiful, you are wonderful are unison. The only time that we break into parts is when we go to you are glorious. So the way that the melody goes with the bridge section is you are beautiful, oh God, there is no one more beautiful. You are beautiful, God, you are the most beautiful. Same thing. Remember on these first lines of each bridge section, those first lines are the same. So the you are wonderful, those two are the same. Got to make sure you get those every time. So we go through wonderful, God, you are the most wonderful. We're getting ready to split into parts on glorious. You are glorious, oh God, there is no one more glorious. You are glorious, God, you are the most glorious. Again, we'll do it just one more time to make sure we solidify that. You are glorious, oh God, there is no one more glorious. You are glorious, God, you are the most glorious. God, you are the most glorious. And then we go right back into the chorus. I delight myself in you, in the glory of your presence. I'm overwhelmed by you. God, I run into your arms, unashamed because of mercy. I'm overwhelmed. This changes. By you. And then what we do there, if you remember correctly, we talked about this in practice a little bit. You give it just a little bit of a break because the altos are going on up. By you. So the sopranos acknowledge it just a little bit with, I'm overwhelmed by you. It's the same note, but you're breaking just a little bit to make it sound like it's different. And then as soon as you're done with that, you come back down and get on unison on the I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by you. So it sounds like this. God, I run into your arms, unashamed because of mercy. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by you. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed by you. And that is the soprano part. If you listen back through it, the only things that you really need to remember, especially on the bridge section, is it's the same on the first line. Those first two lines, the you are glorious, those are always the same part-wise. So that is the soprano part. Happy singing.